Are you excited for the second season of Chucky? Have you seen the trailer for the series? Whether you have or haven't, we've got news for you. Keep watching closely for everything you need to know about the Season 2 trailer. Firstly, what does the new trailer show? Following a flurry of announcements that are certain to keep internet users occupied for an extended period of time, SYFY followed up at San Diego Comic-Con with the new trailer for the forthcoming second season of their successful spin-off series Chucky. Despite the fact that the show ultimately decided not to participate in San Diego Comic-Con, the creator of the series, Don Mancini, made sure that fans of the horror icon got their fill by releasing a teaser that showcased the doll's long-awaited return, and we can also look forward to the arrival of Glen/Glenda, the gender-fluid child of Chucky and Tiffany, who is portrayed by Chilling Adventures of Sabrina star Lachlan Watson. The new video provides the clearest glimpse so far at the plot and environment of the show's upcoming second season. Following the horrific occurrences of the first season, the trio of Jake Wheeler, Zackary Arthur, Devon Evans, Björgvin Arnarson, and Lexy Cross, Alyvia Alyn Lind, find themselves in a brand new location where Chucky, Brad Dourif, will torture them, a Catholic school. Even though the teacher doesn't believe the student's account of a sentient and murderous good guy doll at first, it doesn't take long for them to change their minds, as Chucky demonstrates that he can approach them. When a good guy doll unexpectedly presents itself as a gift to the school, all hell breaks loose as the doll's owner terrorizes a nun by saying an instant classic one-liner and tries to strangle a priest with his own rosary. "Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna pray?" We also get a glimpse of a row of good guy dolls breaking loose from their crates with knives in hand, indicating that the doll that committed the murder has major intentions for this season. Keep watching closely. We've got the release date of Season 2 coming right up. Up next, what's so exciting about the trailer? Fans of the franchise will surely find the teasing of Watson's Glen or Glenda to be one of the most exciting parts of the video. This is despite the fact that a significant portion of the film is designed to set the stage for Chucky's return and the location of the new season. This is the first time the character has been seen on screen since Seed of Chucky in 2004, and their re-entry into the franchise gives up a ton of possibilities for the themes of Season 2. Finally, they return to the scene in grand fashion, pulling up in a pink car bearing a license plate that reads "They/them" from the state of California. Tiffany is there to greet them when they arrive at their house, Jennifer Tilly. Following Jake as he accidentally invites evil into his hometown of Hackensack after obtaining an ancient good guy doll from a garage sale, the first season of Chucky centered on the character of Jake. In the course of wreaking havoc on the town and hatching a plot to infiltrate children's hospitals across the United States because of the most damage possible, Chucky came into contact with both former companions and brand new adversaries. Even while the specifics of the new season are not yet public knowledge, he appears less than pleased with the fact that his plan was foiled, which places Jake and his associates squarely in his sights no matter where they go. Along with Devon Sawa, who has already been murdered twice, Fiona Dourif, Alex Vincent, Christina Elise, and Barbara Alyn Woods will also make a comeback in Season 2. Additionally, Gina Gershon, Joe Pantoliano, Tony Napo, Laura Jean Koroshtecki, and Sutton Strack are all seasoned actors in the horror genre, and they are all in negotiations to join the illustrious franchise. So, when will the second season be released? It is unknown what the future holds for the Halloween franchise. Still, the film Halloween Ends will put an end to the film series directed by David Gordon Green that began in 2018, and just in time for Halloween, the infamous doll Chucky will make his comeback on October 5th to wreak havoc once more. In spite of the fact that Halloween Kills was met with a variety of reactions from critics, the fact that the picture did so well on Peacock demonstrates that there is still a place in audience members' hearts for Laurie and Michael Myers. Halloween Ends has the ability to make the sage come full circle and conclude this particular series on a high note, which would be appropriate given that it is the finale. Up next, what other projects has David Kirshner worked on? David Kirshner created the characters and developed the plot of An American Tail, the film that launched his career. He also designed the characters and wrote the narrative. He played only a minor role in the sequels to Fievel Goes West. He was a consultant to Fievel's American Tales, but had a greater say in the films. After An American Tail, he made the horror film Child's Play, which spawned a series of slasher flicks. He subsequently became Hanna-Barbera's chairman, producing many of their films throughout the 1980s through the 1990s, including Once Upon a Forest and The Pagemaster. However, most of his animated films after An American Tail series were critically underrated and obscure, although they are all very good movies. The series would not have been possible without An American Tail and its subsequent installments. David Kirshner created the character designs and wrote the plot for An American Tail and the initial concept. After this success, he produced Fievel Goes West, his second film. The character designs for An American Tail were his own, as was the plot. After An American Tail, he produced Child's Play, a horror movie starring the killer doll Chucky that began a popular series of films. As he says in the quote above, he had far less influence on the films than he did on the movies. He later joined Hanna-Barbera as chairman, where he produced a lot of their films throughout the late 80s and through the 90s, including Once Upon a Forest and The Pagemaster. His films after the An American Tail series are all underrated despite their quality. So what movies can we look forward to later this year? Even though Knives Out 2 does not have an official release release date, it has been speculated and later confirmed by star Daniel Craig that the movie is scheduled to debut in the latter half of 2022. Knives Out 2 may have a theatrical run in addition to its distribution on Netflix around the world. However, this has not yet been confirmed. In either case, the first installment of Knives Out established a reputation for being an innovative take on the traditional whodunit genre. There is no reason to believe that the sequel will deviate from this standard, due to the fact that Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig, is the only character from the first film that is returning for the sequel. The plot of Knives Out 2 is entirely unpredictable. As a result, it is one of the movies that people are most looking forward to seeing when it is released in 2022. It is clearly evident that watching Black Panther: Wakanda Forever will be a bittersweet experience. On the one hand, Wakanda Forever is a sequel to one of the Marvel Cinematic Universe films that have received the most appreciation to this point. On the other side, it will be the first Black Panther movie released after the untimely death of Chadwick Boseman in the year 2020. It is difficult to speculate on how exactly Wakanda Forever will continue the Black Panther franchise in the absence of T'Challa. Still, one thing is sure, the movie will be an emotional tribute to the actor who redefined Black Panther despite the limited amount of time he spent playing the character. In terms of the plot, it is anticipated that Wakanda Forever would include Namor. Other connections to the MCU, such as connections to Doctor Doom and Storm, have also been postulated. Lastly, why is there so much hype for the upcoming Avatar movie? Not only is Avatar: The Way of Water one of the most thrilling movies that will be released in 2022, but it is also one of the most anticipated movies that will be released in the decade. Even though there is a lot of cynicism around the Avatar franchise these days, particularly after so many years have passed with absolutely no information on the sequels, the first Avatar movie is still considered a landmark in the world of popular culture. It is the movie that has made the most money of all time. Not even Avengers Endgame was able to top Avatar's box office for an extended period of time. In addition, the first Avatar will be released in select theaters in September 2022, potentially generating an even greater interest in Avatar 2. James Cameron has promised that the upcoming film, Avatar: The Way of the Water, will feature yet another technological breakthrough. One of the reasons why the production of the Avatar sequels took so long was because filmmaking techniques needed time to catch up with what the director had envisioned for Pandora. So, which one of these movies are you most excited to watch? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel.